Hey, how's it going? I'm reaching out today because I want to connect with you regarding something that you and I both share, and that is that we are both Yoga Nidra facilitators. I want to say thank you for participating in my Yoga Nidra teacher training program, facilitating transformation with the yoga of sleep, or maybe even my earlier programs. But I want to say thank you for that. And I also want to recognize how special it is to have the skill that can make such a lasting transformation for people in such a way that is so nourishing and relaxing and so accessible for people. It's so much more than just something we do. Facilitating Yoga Nidra really is a calling. As you know, practicing Yoga Nidra is super easy, but teaching it effectively can be so difficult. And I talk with other Yoga Nidra teachers all the time, and they often have the same struggles, right? They struggle with confidence, they struggle with finding their people. These teachers, they want to more teaching opportunities. They want to be able to write their own scripts or just ditch the scripts altogether. And they really want to practice dyads. They really feel that dyads would be super beneficial for their students, but they're really nervous to try. And I get these struggles. I really get it because I have experienced all of these myself. As you know, the sacred role of a teacher is to invite and encourage our students and really help them breathe through those struggles as they walk that continuous journey of stretching into the radiant beings that they are destined to become. And today, I want to invite you to stretch and become the kind of Yoga Nidra facilitator that you are destined to become. Really, one that the world needs to make serious transformation in a way that really only you can. You know, you have learned the basics of being a Yoga Nidra facilitator, and it is time to take your next step in your journey of becoming a master Yoga Nidra facilitator. You learn the fundamentals, you recognize Yoga Nidra's profound transformation, and you feel that pull maybe to go deeper in your teaching. But how? Well, it's been a lot of work, and I finally have created my advanced Yoga Nidra teacher training. It is ready, and it will take both you and your teaching and your relationship to Yoga Nidra to the next level. I'm so jazzed about this course. And now that you have a fundamental knowledge and experience with Yoga Nidra facilitation, we can go so much deeper. One of the things I'm really excited about in this advanced Yoga Nidra teacher training is the fact that together we can personalize your learning for exactly what you need. And this course is really going to 10x your teaching ability. It's going to 10x your relationship to Yoga Nidra, and it's going to help you find your confidence, help you find your voice, and help you find your students. So a basic Yoga Nidra facilitator supports, but a master Yoga Nidra facilitator transforms. And I don't have to tell you that Yoga Nidra transforms lives. Still, I hope you feel as inspired as I am with a few stories from students of mine who have who've had transformational experiences with Yoga Nidra. A few years ago, a student of mine reached out to me and told me that she had agreed to donate a kidney to her cousin, right? Not a car, not an apartment, a kidney. And she asked me if we could maybe schedule several Yoga Nidra sessions in order to help her prepare and recover for this truly life-changing event. And so we met online for some dyads and some scripted Yoga Nidra sessions, and I even made her a recording to help her visualize a calm and successful surgery and recovery. Spoiler alert, the surgery was amazing. The recovery was also a raging success. And she emails me every year on the anniversary of her surgery to thank me for the incredible gift of those Yoga Nidra sessions, which she said were indispensable to calm her body, to calm her mind and her spirit for this long preparation and even longer recovery. And she wrote me recently, she said, I am in awe of how peaceful and calm and confident I was going into the OR because of your guidance. Yoga Nidra is both life-changing and life-saving. So amazing. And 2 years later, she says that she and her cousin are both doing extremely well. And I am so grateful to have used this skill of facilitating Yoga Nidra to make such a difference in two people's lives. Another student had been suffering with illness and fatigue and the rigors of being a young mother, all of which caused her to experience a bit of an identity crisis. And one day she emailed me and said that she had just done one of my yoga nidra practices and was shaking as she was writing because the practice literally blew her mind. She says, I get it now. My ego totally dissolved and I experienced or met or became source. Thank you. Talk about a new positive self-image, right? And one more story, another student whom I'd never met, who found me online, she said she wrote me because she had just done one of my yoga nidra practices, and she said she had experienced the most transformative shift in her life perspective. She said for the first time ever, she saw her entire life as an invitation to wake up and embrace it in a spirit of utter and complete acceptance, of witnessing the entirety of it as a divine invitation to experience the totality of awareness as this being that is her. Drop the mic, walk away. I am inordinately humbled to know that the gift of Yoga Nidra is having such a profound effect on people's lives. And whether or not you have also helped facilitate similar experiences for your students, I want to help you facilitate more transformation for your students, because let's face it, the world needs more master facilitators, and there is no one like you who can do it the way you do it. So let's talk about this. What is a master? Well, in my opinion, I think three things really differentiate masterful ability from basic, and those are wisdom, experience, and economy. I love this story about a true master. It's a cyclops with 3.5 legs. So poet and author and speaker David White tells this amazing story of witnessing a 16-year-old master sheepdog in Wales. The dog's name is Cumro. And though Cumro was retired, he had this gimpy leg and was missing an eye, Cumro still enjoyed going out every day with his sheep and the younger dogs, but really left the heavy lifting of sheep herding to these younger dogs. And one day, the younger dogs were spending an inordinate amount of energy trying fruitlessly to direct the sheep into this narrow opening in the fence. They're running up this side of the hill and they're running down up this side of the hill, barking and trying to get these sheep to move, to no avail, right? Well, after a while, watching these shenanigans, apparently he was watching with his one good eye, Cumro decided to take matters into his own paws. And with almost no effort, Cumro merely takes a few steps toward the sheep, couple steps, turns his body at a particular angle, and like magic, the entire flock of sheep veers instantly and directly where they're meant to go, into this narrow opening of the gate. Boom. That's what being a master is. So be a Cumro, be masterful. What makes a masterful Yoga Nidra facilitator? Well, a master facilitator demonstrates a mastery and an expansive list of facilitation tools, including impeccable container making, a radiant compassion and empathy for their students, perspective, purpose, and process, right? An initiation and ceremony for their students. A master facilitator uses an expansive mastery of the koshas and can easily improvise a specialized Yoga Nidra experience with either minimal or no notes at all. A master facilitator understands how and when to deviate from the Yoga Nidra roadmap, has mastered Yoga Nidra dyads and the principle of reflective awareness, can easily merge Yoga Nidra into the themes and curriculums of classes and courses, presentations, etc. A master facilitator has found their voice, both technically in timbre, tone, and timing, but also found their voice in the sense of who they are in this practice and who they're speaking to. A master facilitator understands their niche and how to reach that specialized population. Plus, a master facilitator can articulate a succinct definition, purpose, and the benefits of Yoga Nidra, both to new and experienced students. Plus, a master facilitator can share recordings on multiple platforms for added value for the students, for exposure to the world at large, and even to earn money. Now, I'm a strong believer that, and maybe we've heard this phrase, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? Well, I want to flip that around. When the teacher is ready, the students will appear. And I want to help you to prepare to receive your next wave of students. Students are literally waiting for you to facilitate their transformation through Yoga Nidra. There's an audience out there that is waiting for you. And the deeper a teacher's experience and their knowledge and their skill, the deeper that they can take their students. A master facilitator attracts more students and makes a deeper impact while also deepening their own personal relationship to the practice. And one thing that I really strongly believe, and something that you don't get in a lot of other trainings, but this is fundamental to everything that I want to offer, which is that your unique skills, your unique interests, your unique experiences give you a particular reach and an advantage to attract and positively influence your clientele better than anyone else. In fact, as part of our curriculum for this advanced Yoga Nidra teacher training, you're going to be developing a project in tandem with the group and with me. You're going to be developing a project that will not only demonstrate your expanded expertise, but will also give you something tangible to share with your existing students and help you reach more. So we're going to be building upon your foundation of knowledge. And one of the biggest messages in my first training, facilitating transformation with the yoga of sleep, is the fact that we learn in fractals, right? Expanding circles rather than a straight line. And with each successive turn or revisitation of a subject, we expand that on an exponentially deeper level. So having absorbed this first training, you're ready to take another turn in the world of Yoga Nidra facilitation. And this time, it's time to go much, much deeper. In this advanced training, you will expand and master many of the core principles from the first training, as well as discover so many new principles of Yoga Nidra facilitation. Plus, there are a lot of principles that can only be learned by first establishing a firm foundation, both of experience and understanding. So you've established this necessary foundation. Now it's time to become a master facilitator. I really want to invite you to spread your wings. As Yoga Nidra and Yoga Nidra facilitators, we may often tell our students the truth that, we're really not giving them anything that they don't already possess. What we're doing as teachers is really simply helping them to wake up to the truth of who they are and provide a pathway for them to get there. So likewise, inside of you is a master facilitator, and it's waiting to spread its wings. I really want to help you to wake up to that master facilitator that you are meant to be. And this advanced Yoga Nidra teacher training is both your opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to meet your potential. And it's the opportunity to become the kind of Yoga Nidra facilitator that the world really needs you to become to make the positive impact for yourself, your students, and the planets. And the planet, if there are more than planets. Yes, for them too, right? But I really think that you've got a group of students that are waiting. So what are you going to master? What's going to go on in this course? Well, this level 2 training will focus on mastering Yoga Nidra's 4 next level elements of direction, tools, practice, and purpose. First of all, purpose. This first module, this first day is going to be called Ganesha's Crook, self-discovery, sacred sleep, and waking from the dream. In this module, you will download your divine role in facilitating Yoga Nidra to help yourself and others wake from the dream of separateness to the truth of your true nature, which enables you to live richly as conscious and compassionate human being, full of purpose, of perspective, and passion. We will re-examine sleep during Yoga Nidra and explore how throughout many spiritual traditions, the sacred sleep prepares us for spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional transformation. You'll enrich and expand your definition and purpose of Yoga Nidra and open your eyes more fully to its power. That's just day 1. And day 2 is all about tools. It's expanding our toolbox. We'll draw a bigger map. We're going to learn to speak our voice and wielding weapon grade love. I love that. We're going to be wielding weapon grade love, folks. So in this day, we're going to sharpen the tools that you've discovered and discover more tools to help you become a master Yoga Nidra facilitator. We'll discover new hidden territories on the Yoga Nidra roadmap and learn when to modify the map and when to make your own map. In this section, you'll also explore how to master your own natural voice and use it as a more powerful tool with its timbre, with its timing and tone. So day 3 is all about practice. Practice makes progress. Mastering dyads, discovering and building your classes, and developing your personal projects. Since mastering dyads is a mark of a master facilitator, we're going to dedicate much of this day to studying, experiencing, and practicing dyads. And together, we're also going to build specialized scripted classes and spend time on your personal Yoga Nidra projects. You develop by developing maybe a course, a workshop, or digital products that, again, that will help you expand in your prowess as a technician, a Yoga Nidra facilitator, but also how to reach your students. Module 4 is going to be all about direction. It's called Frequency and Resonance, Advanced Recording Techniques, Sharing Platforms, and Finding Your Voice to Reveal Your Students. You will be dancing on the ceiling as I lead you step by step through more advanced recording techniques while still adhering to that essential principle of minimum viable product. You're going to feel empowered to share these recordings on both paid and free platforms for money and exposure. And you will also discover your own personal voice in the conversation of Yoga Nidra and how to niche down and to reveal the plenitude of students who are waiting to hear your unique message. By the end of this course, you're going to feel confident, you're going to be replenished in body, mind, and spirit, and you're going to be excited to share Yoga Nidra with the world in only the way that you can. So here's everything that is included in this course. First, you're going to have 30 hours of live recorded sessions on Zoom. This is going to happen over 2 weekends, a Saturday and a Sunday, and there's going to be a 2-week break in between. And this is for assimilation, it's for practice, and for absorption. You're also going to have a comprehensive curriculum training manual. You're going to have yoga training practice and journaling during the sessions and outside during integration weeks. You're going to have teaching practicums together during the live sessions for Yoga Nidra dyads, Yoga Nidra teaching and building classes. You're also going to have a Yoga Nidra project. You're going to have a recording series, or you're going to create a workshop or outline. You're also going to have a digital product or something like that. We're going to discuss this in the section, but you're going to create something that you're going to be able to use for the end of this. As always, we're going to have an A/B test, and this A/B test is going to forecast what we're going to learn, but also is going to mark our growth. I believe in having lifetime access to the content. This is no different. So you can always go back and review, again, because we learn in fractals, right? We learn in cycles. So you can always go back and learn this content. One of the things that's so great about this course is you're going to have really personalized attention for your ideas and your encouragement so that we can really grow you in particular as a facilitator. Plus, we're going to have follow-up sessions. We're going to have follow-up group Q&As and practice sessions. And you're going to have access to this amazing cohort of fellow Yoga Nidra facilitators for collaborations, for inspirations, for practice and support. In fact, you're going to have a practice partner where we're going to pair each other. I'm going to pair you with other participants to grow outside of the course. And then I'm going to also give you a follow-up. It's a one-on-one 30-minute consultation via Zoom. So you and I can privately discuss your vision. We can talk about your challenges, your project, or talk about taking your business to the next level. So I imagine there's going to be some questions about whether or not this is right for you. What if I've taken some of your Yoga Nidra teaching workshops? Well, over the past couple of years, I've offered some workshops geared toward facilitating Yoga Nidra with topics like writing your own scripts, specializing your Yoga Nidra classes, teaching Yoga Nidra dyads. In the advanced Yoga Nidra teacher training, we will revisit some of these essential themes that we did in these workshops, but with much, much greater depth, practice, and personalization. Right? As a returning student, we can go so much deeper into the subject because of the foundation that you've already built, having done the entire teacher training. Plus, the training will be so much more personalized to your own particular needs and direction as a teacher. Well, what if I need to brush up on or complete the last training? Hey, if you have finished the last training and you are ready for this one, regardless of whether or not you feel like you have mastered all that material. And if you haven't finished the last training, it's never too late. You have lifetime access to those materials, listen to all the stuff, all the practices, the lectures, send me your A/B test, send a recording. Remember, you can just record yourself reading a script on your phone and send that to me. Works great. I know you can do it. And like I always say, we learn in fractals, cycles, not a line. And so doing this course is the next turn of your foundational learning, taking that foundational learning and, giving yourself another cycle to level up and reaffirm and expand your previous knowledge. We're going to be exploring new information, finding your unique voice in this practice. So if you haven't completed the old one, just do it, complete it. You can do it. Join us for this next one. And what if I can't make all the sessions? Well, joining live is going to be super, super valuable because of the personalized mentorship and interaction you will receive and the connection with other students. But as always, it's going to be live and recorded. So if you can't make a session, you can always catch the replay. And you'll have a detailed manual that will help you outline the materials for you to absorb it all a bit easier later. Also, and on the playbacks, you can often play the playbacks even just a little bit faster. I'm just saying. So here is the full scoop of this advanced yoga nidra teacher training. I'm thrilled about it. I would love for you to join me. Please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. Here's to being a master yoga nidra facilitator, and namaste.